All right, swing the boom around because now it's time for the Beach Patrol Report. Brought to you by McCann Realtors of Sea Isle City, 4111 Landis Avenue in Sea Isle. Knowledge, integrity, dedication, experience. For rental and sales, call 609-263-7422 or go online at McCannRealtors.com, where you can also keep up with all the South Jersey lifeguarding news and racing schedules. And by the Ocean City Beach Patrol Lifeguard Alumni Association, celebrating 126 years of protecting beachgoers. Let's welcome into the locker room former lieutenant of the Ocean City Beach Patrol to help us facilitate the Beach Patrol Report, Jack Brooks. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, everybody.
We got you there a little early, but because we can't keep you off the air.
Well, of course not. I mean,
talented guy.
I'm well-rounded. I go
Yes,
beyond beach patrol stuff.
This is turning into a comedy show.
I do want to tell you one thing, because I know we talked about this great nonprofit, earlier.
Yeah.
The Ocean City Lifeguard Alumni Association that sponsors this is a nonprofit.
Get involved with that.
It is all made. Oh my goodness! If you're a
should
former
call Tim
lifeguard,
Chu.
absolutely. But as a nonprofit. This is where people put their own money in because
Right.
they believe in something.
Right.
And where would we be without volunteers and people like you supporting nonprofits and keeping stuff alive for
man.
many, many years? 126 years.
Reach out to Tim
If
Chu. You
people
should,
care,
Jack.
and they're a nonprofit.
You're the president of the association?
I am the president of the association.
You're
Yeah.
the president.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's kind of like my backhanded ask for money. It's like got to make the register ring sometimes. We got a lot of mailings to do and T-shirts to give away.
All right, Jack Brooks, we got the races started in earnest.
Man.
So give us the schedule of the up and coming events before we get into. I was at the Longport Mike McGrath Memorial Races in Longport last night. I got some great sound from some of the competitors, some of the winners. Great race, Angry Ocean last night, Jack. But it's here. It's fun. It's
The ocean was angry that day, my friends.
Yeah,
it was like an old man sending soup back into Delhi. Anyway, we did kick off the racing season. It's a big week this week. The women's tournament, where there was a women's tournament, Longport women's last week, Ocean City women's tournament. And again, I'm only going to mention this because it's a free event. It's on the boardwalk in Ocean City, and it's Tuesday night. And you want to see top-notch female competitors. I mean, they're heartless after each other.
Ocean
I mean,
City's
it's great.
Got, Care?
Yeah.
What's her first name? Oh my gosh, she's friends with my family. Anyway, she's one of the racers. She's
one of the racers, and then on just to show how competitive the schedule is, you got the AC Classic this coming Friday, and you've got also the Kerr Memorial.
And I'll be down at the Kerrs.
Yeah, it's great racing, and boy, if you want to take your kids to the beach and get them inspired about the people that get them out of the surf, keep people safe, you can't beat it.
Last night, as I was on the beach, there was about 20 kids going, "Let's go Longport! Let's go Longport!" As little kids, you're looking up to these racers, and you just I want to do that when I get older.
Listen, there wasn't a doubt in my mind that I wanted to be a lifeguard at 16. I mean, when you have a kid that's 10 standing by a lifeguard boat,
really cool,
watching these guys and mascots, as we talked oftentimes,
I was John McShane's mascot.
Just learning the trade from the guys, and it's really is one of those things that there's mentorship on the beach. And you just want to get on the patrol first. Then you want to compete on the patrol.
Yeah.
You want to supply something more.
And represent your
And
city.
yet, every day, every guard is keeping people safe in the water, out of the rip currents. As you said, the ocean's angry. Man, it's been chewed up lately. So swim in front of the lifeguard.
And I just want to double back to this. I'm looking at the daily news here because I get the paper. But talking about
you know how to read it.
But like a little kid, there's a picture of Tyler Phillips with his dad and his grandfather at a Phillies game. He's pitching at Citizens Bank Park tonight. How cool is that?
Huge.
Same thing for being on the beach as a little kid.
There are little kids that I've seen their fathers compete and their mothers compete in racing, and then now they're competing in racing. There is just a rich history that's hard to explain in a short radio program.
All right, on the other side, we're going to play some sound that we've gotten from some of the competitors and some of the winners from the Mike McGrath Memorial Lifeguard races with Jack Brooks, former lieutenant of the Ocean City Beach Patrol for over 83 years. The Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. Tell them we said hello. Go down there and tell Jason we said hi, too, as well. I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. La Scala's Beach House opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. Go to lascalasbeachhouse.com for more information. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll play some of the interviews. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Jack Brooks, Mike Carlin, Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday's show, it's the Home Run Derby. Alec Boehm's in the Derby. The Phillies at the first half. What has been some of your favorite moments about this Phillies team? Let us know. Send us a text right now, 609-403-0973. We'll talk about it Monday on Derby Day on the Sports Bash.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
How would you like to go to the 2025 Masters Golf Tournament? Go to ticksforgood.org to find out how you can win the grand prize of 2 weekend passes to the 2025 Masters, as well as plenty of other awesome prizes like Masters hat, t-shirts, and foursomes to your favorite South Jersey golf courses. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can win these prizes. This sweepstakes is brought to us by our friends at Shane Orthopedics and the David Scales State Farm team.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Are you getting the connection you deserve? 5G home internet can be spotty, and no one should settle for that. Save 50% over T-Mobile and Verizon 5G home internet in your first year with Xfinity. It's reliable internet with the speed you need at a great value. You'll get consistently fast speeds, even during peak hours, with 99.9% network reliability. For the internet experience you deserve, switch to Xfinity and bring on the good stuff. Now through July 25th, get 300 megabit Xfinity internet for just $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract and unlimited data included. That's 50% savings over T-Mobile and Verizon 5G home internet for your first year. To learn more, go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. Actual speeds vary. Compares promotional pricing for Xfinity Connect More Internet versus T-Mobile or Verizon 5G home internet at $60 a month. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $80.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Jack Brooks, the Beach Patrol Report, Mike Carlin, and, of course, producer Nikki Earnshaw. Last night, Jack, I was at the Mike McGrath Memorial Boat Races, Lifeguard races in Longport. Great competition. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beach patrols, all in the Absecon Island. And Mike McGrath, Sean Duffy from Longport, Margate City, Chris Spears, Bob Bechtel, Ventnor City, Matt Spears, Mike McMenamin, Atlantic City, Vince Grenice, he's been around for a long time, and Nick Gardenia, and then Brigantine, the Seville boys who won the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships
They won it all last year.
I also got a chance to talk with the former captain of the Longport Beach Patrol who works with us on the live remotes, Dan Adams, and I interviewed Dan. Let's hear what he has to say. Hey, we're here at the Michael McGrath Memorial Lifeguard Race. The first race of the season, we're talking with former chief of the Longport Beach Patrol, Dan Adams, as the racers get ready to go. Dan, summer's here.
Summer's here, Billy. This is going to be a great start. We had a couple races already this season. The women's race kicked it off for Longport and the Cape May counties, which got canceled midway. But we got a really rough ocean out here tonight. We're going to have some really good competitors and look for a great finish here tonight. I think you're going to have a really strong finish. And with these conditions, it's anyone's race.
Dan, I look forward to working with you on our calls of the races this year. We'll get the Margates in for sure. Other than that, it's a wait and see. But thanks, Dan, and I'll talk to you again.
You got it, Billy, and we look forward to a great time.
So you heard him say there was a rough ocean last night.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what happens when it's a rough ocean, Jack.
It's anybody's game.
It's anybody's
Trying
game.
to keep the boat dry so that you don't – I mean, I've seen boats get waterlogged.
Do you see, Mike, what he just did? That's just what he just said right there is an experienced lifeguard. Keep the boat dry. Everybody was getting drilled. You know who won the race? The person that kept the crew that kept the boat dry.
Keep the water out of the boat. You know, they dropped the flag. This is the thing about racing. My experience with racing for many years is you don't go when the flag drops.
That's right.
You go when there's not a wave in front of you.
But you got your back turned to it,
But,
so you
well,
know
it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. I didn't say it was easy.
No. All right. So guess who won?
Who won?
Margate. Chris Spears, Bob Bechtel. We interviewed them. Let's play that.
All right.
We're here at the Michael McGrath Memorial Lifeguard Race. It's the first race of the year. Bob Bechtel and Chris Spears from Margate City. You guys, congratulations on a big win, Chris.
Thank you. Just getting started, seeing what we got earlier in the year. Just build from here.
Hey, Bob, man, everybody was taking a lot of water on going out. How'd you guys make it through the surf?
We made it out lucky. We got lucky. But we wanted this ocean. We haven't been rowing much. So we wanted the help from the ocean to get a lucky wave like we did. It worked out for us.
So, first row, how you guys feel? I mean, was it tough on the way out, Chris?
Yeah, a little getting through the break, but then we just settled in, did what we can do, and we're in a position to strike it down.
Yeah, man. Hey, Bob, he doesn't look like he's sucking wind like you. What's going on there?
Oh, man.
Hey, guys, congratulations on a great race.
Yeah, my man. Thank you.
You know what it was, Jack? When he said it was luck, they actually paused a little bit.
Well,
because they must have looked around, caught that one of the waves.
Yeah. You know, when you come to a four-way intersection,
you're looking.
You got skills,
head on a swivel.
You got skills, experience, knowledge, and that equals luck. You know, suddenly you wind up on
create
lucky
their own
avenue.
luck. Right.
That's right. It's because you have.
I was shocked. It was about a 14-15 minute row, which is normal, right?
Yeah.
Rough seas. Chris
Rough
Spears wasn't even huffing and puffing.
No, and you know, again, it's not a night where you're going to be able to go on flat water. It's a straight out pull. You may as well see a crew team and a crew boat, and they're just pulling. Those nights, you're bouncing all over the place.
Getting knocked all over the
you
place.
want to keep your oars, in the oar locks. Nikki needs to keep the keys in the oar locks. But I'm just saying there's skill, and that's where skill, and it can be a very experienced crew, an older crew that may not have the pure bull power of a young crew. But, boy, they have skill, and that wins it.
All right, then Atlantic City. Go ahead, Mike. What?
I was going to say, you guys got me excited. It's because
I'm telling you,
when I come the first time, because this is what I'm picturing in my mind. You're like the number one crew going out, and everybody's talking about you on the beach.
Right.
And you're winning, and then someone that's like third or fourth
can catch a wave and goes right
and
by.
win and walk off the beach. I'm the winner.
You wait to hear what Sean Duffy says.
Let's listen.
But let's go. Well, we're going to go to Vince Grenice in Atlantic City. We didn't know it was a photo finish, so we didn't know who finished first or second.
Okay.
Let's go to Atlantic City crew.
Close race.
Vince Grenice and Nick Gadora. We're here at the Mike McGrath Memorial Races. We're talking about Atlantic City's Vince Grenice. Vince, close second. You don't know. Do you have any idea where you placed?
I don't know. I know we weren't first.
Well, it was tough going out through the surf. You guys were getting crushed by some big waves. I mean, it's rough out there.
Yeah, it was rough. We got out to a little rocky start, and then we got rowing, and the boat was moving good.
Now, you've been doing this for some time. How was this first row compared to like other races? I mean, is it harder because it's the first race?
I think it depends. I think everybody's rowing together, for the first part of the season, so everybody's gotten enough rows in at this point. This is the first way to tell if you got speed, Right. So you row in the city to see if you're slow, and you won't row out of town if you're slow.
If you're slow,
and then you row in these races to see if you're fast. So that's kind of how it works.
All right, Vince, congratulations. I'm sure we'll be talking to you throughout the summer.
Thanks.
Atlantic City, they broached. They didn't keep it straight.
That's right.
So
the wave gods, you can have a great race, and it gets just screwed up on not keeping the boat on a wave.
Right.
And it really is a hard thing to do. You're moving 300 pounds of fiberglass.
Yeah.
Plus you and the partner in the boat. It is not easy.
Mike Carlin. So when you listen to the next interview with Mike McGrath and Sean Duffy, you're going to hear there's a little chip on his shoulder because people are doubting him. So let's go, and we think they finished third. Let's go talk. Let's listen to the interview with Sean Duffy and Mike McGrath. All right, we're here with Mike McGrath and Sean Duffy, Longport Beach Patrol doubles crew. First of all, Mike, what's it mean to you row in your father's memorial?
I mean, we do it every year. It's mine and Sean's 19th year rowing, so it's been named after him all those years. So it means everything.
Hey, Sean, big surf out there. Guys were getting rocked on the way out. How'd you guys make it out through? I saw you actually pull up a little bit.
Yeah, Mike, I think in 19 years, I don't think he's ever told me to hold up. And he said, hold on, get in the stern so we didn't take on as much water. Kind of killed our momentum a little bit, but, we kept fighting back there a little bit. A couple people saying that I'm too old to row with Mike lately, and
that's what I've been hearing, man.
People from other patrols have made comments, and you mess with the bull, you're getting the horn. So I'm ready for the season.
All right, well, look forward to seeing you guys. We don't know if you guys got a second or third, but time will tell. Mike, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Sean Duffy, thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, see you hear Sean Duffy with a little. He's not he doesn't like the fact that they're saying that he's getting too old. Jack Brooks.
I've seen a lot of, again, on a night like that, experience matters. And so you can have pure power rowers, young people. There's no doubt they've got another level of attitude. But also, so does the old guys. When they say, hey, you want to see something? I mean, I remember a very competitive rower from Absecon Island, and we were in a race together. And I was at the flag second and turning second to him.
Right.
And he looked over and he could not believe the guy with no hair and gray, what was left as gray, was that close to him. Yeah. And it's like, experience can matter.
Yeah. Experience is it's everything.
But I'm looking forward to getting these guys on the beach so they can see it firsthand.
Yeah. All right, let's, the swim was next. The swim's very exciting in this format. They have 3 swimmers from each beach going off. And, of course, Charles Schwimmer. He won the South Jersey Lifeguard Championship last year, picked up right where he left off this year, wins the Longports. Let's go ahead and play the interview with the Atlantic City swimmer. Charles Schweiner.
How are you?
Dude, you just won the Mike McGrath Memorial Lifeguard races, first race of the season. How do you feel, man?
Feels good. Feels really, really, really cold. It's a lot of stiff competition, a lot of competition with my friends and my buddies. So it's just really fun to come out here and race against them. Just have a good time.
How hard is it to swim in cold water like this?
It's pretty difficult because as soon as you jump in, it knocks the air right out of you. So you just got to get back up and get moving and stay moving so you stay warm.
Yeah.
And just know that you've trained hard and that you can do it and you can get through it.
You picked up right where you left off last year.
Yeah, that was the plan. Just to hit the ground running, just to keep moving and just continue to build that momentum knowing you've got some really, really tough competition. So, yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
Charles Schwimmer. I mean, that water was freezing cold, Jack Brooks.
It's been cold. This is a big complaint about people on the beach. You got upwelling where the warm water goes out because of the way the wind's been blowing, bringing all that cold water in. That really hurts swimmers. Let me tell you, I mean, I was a long warm-up guy when I was swimming anyway, and the muscles ache and your head aches and you're pounding into that 50 plus degree water, and I'm telling you hit some warm pockets, you think, oh, this is good out
Right.
here. And boy, 4 more strokes, and you're in something that's 10 degrees colder. It's hard to get your body adjusted. I think
Jack,
that's what
the
he was
further
speaking
you
of.
go out, does it get a little colder, would you say?
It probably gets a little warmer.
Warm-
It might-
little
yeah,
warmer?
because again, the warm air floats and it's kind of out there.
Okay.
And it'll come back in. As soon as you get a wind off
Right.
the ocean, the water could be 72 degrees this week. Who knows?
So upwelling, explain up real quick. Upwelling is when you get a west wind blowing offshore, blows all the warm water that's on the surface out to sea, brings the cold water up from the bottom, hence upwelling.
That's right. And it ultimately it helps warm the ocean.
So people that will know why is this water so cold? It's the upwell.
West wind days
West
brings
wind.
black flies.
Yeah, we don't like
they aren't
flies,
great-
Carl. I know you don't. Who likes to sit on a beach with the flies?
They aren't great beach days when you have when the wind's from the west. It's tough.
All right, Mike McGrath. It's got to be so special for him.
Yeah.
He wins his father's memorial race. Mike, by the way, I worked with Mike McGrath.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Great
Good
rower.
family.
Great
Well,
family.
Dad was a heck of a guy.
Yeah. But to win, like I asked him, you heard me ask him that. What's it mean to you? He almost, I don't want to say he got choked up, but you could see that it's
How could you
extremely. Yeah. How could you not? Right.
How could you not? I mean, again, this is the tradition of the Beach Patrol where fathers and sons and mothers and daughters, it's passed down generationally. It's the love of the beach from the first time the kid's in the sand. I had the great privilege of sitting in a stand with a guy. And a few years later, I'm sitting with their daughter or their son. And a few years later, there's
Don't tell me you're sitting with your grandkids, Jack.
Unfortunately, I was. Maybe I was past my due date also. But they opened up a can each summer and they let me out.
All right, so the last interview we have is with Mike McGrath, who wins the singles in dramatic fashion. Mike, I think the Atlantic City rower, which is the singles, was Nick Guerra. He broached. Margate broached a little bit. You got to keep that boat straight. Mike McGrath, he straight as an arrow.
Slid right in.
Yeah. And so, but it's called experience. Like Jack just said, he's been around. He knows what he's doing, but that doesn't guarantee anything. You can take off.
Is it easier as a rower going out or coming in?
You'd have to ask Jack that.
Well, to me, when you're at the flag, it's not the halfway point because now you've got generally the wind and the surf is kicking your boat in.
Okay.
So you really have to do a lot of power to get to the flag and turn the flag. You got to have a good start.
Right.
You got to get in the boat. I mean, we're talking about the flag drops. You're pushing the boat 300 pounds.
Yeah.
You got to get a partner in. You got to get you in. You got to get the oars in to row. That's just like the ready, set, go, and you're already in a race. And now you're pulling against the winds. You're climbing those walls of water coming in, and you're turning the flag.
Is it
on the way in?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're
go ahead.
riding it.
Is it fair to say when you're going out, I'm looking at the beach, correct?
Yeah.
So are there people on the beach directing me?
Yeah, they have.
And
Yeah,
when I'm
somebody has a
coming
big
out,
like
I
a.
can't see anybody.
They are. We're going to have a good tutorial when you get down there.
All
We're gonna give you the theater of the mind of how all this stuff is staged.
All right, the last one is Mike McGrath. He won the singles. Let's play that interview. Mike McGrath, unbelievable win. How you feeling, buddy? All right. Great win, man. On the Michael McGrath Memorial. Come on, man. You can't get better than that.
I mean, it was a fun row. Can't complain about it. Had a good row out. Kind of veered a lot on the way in, but so did everybody.
Hey, you inspired us from Margate. We were like kind of close, and then he broached, turned it completely around, and you kept straight, and that was the difference.
Well, I veered a couple of times.
Wow.
I had a little bit of lead. He made it pretty close. So
tough row out there. The conditions are you like it big, right?
No. I prefer singles to be nothing. Doubles when Sean's steering, it can be big.
All right, Mike. Congratulations, man. Great win. We'll see you at the races next week.
Yep. I'll be there.
And then here's an experienced rower like David Funk from Ventnor. He had a hard time keeping it straight. So you never know. All right. Great job, Jack, as always. We always look forward to you coming in. And we'll take one more break, and we'll close it out. But thank you so much.
Thank you. And
All right.
I always love to be in the studio. Thanks. Again, Bottom line is, thanks for all the support you do for the beach patrols up and down South Jersey.
All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. Now, due to popular demand, Boxing Insider Promotions returns to the Tropicana in Atlantic City on Friday night, July 26th, with a stacked night of competitive fights featuring top-rated fighters, including Mr. Atlantic City himself, Justin Figueroa, who, by the way, is on the Atlantic City Beach Patrol. Irish Mickey Ward will be there. There will be more announcements in the coming weeks. Tickets are now on sale at Ticketmaster.com, or you can purchase your tickets at the Tropicana box office. That's Friday night, July 26th at the Tropicana in Atlantic City. Just about everybody in our area knows about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll close it out. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Jack Brooks, Mike Carlin, Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.